Check them out on Facebook and Twitter at the all-new KTGR.com. This is The Big Show, KTGR.
The Big Show is live, KTGR and KTGR.com here at 4:32. Matt Michaels live at our live broadcast at Stevens College at Silverthorne Arena. We have Joshua Steffen with us. He is the head basketball coach and interim athletic director here at Stevens. Thanks for having us, first of all.
Hey, thank you for being here.
Joshua.
This is awesome.
And Kurtis Boardsen is here, and Kurtis is the head soccer coach here at Stevens. So thank you so much, Kurtis, for being here too.
Yeah, we appreciate the support you guys give us here and the platform to talk to everybody in Columbia. Yeah,
I know we were talking off the air, but I recognized your Moberly roots there. I worked a little bit up in Moberly, and somebody said, well, you could talk if I gave you the word "the," basically. And I recognized your dad and some advertisements ran up. So I know we'll have a good conversation about soccer here today. I want to ask you first, though, Joshua, just in the course of what you're doing here at Stevens, you're trying to, build things up a little bit. I know that you've got some renovations here to Silverthorne Arena that you're going into. What is kind of your overarching goal for what you want to do for all of your teams here at Stevens College?
Sure. Well, we're so lucky to work at such a great institution here at Stevens College, and we're surrounded by so many people that care so much about our students. So what we're trying to do with our athletic department is make sure for our athletes who are on the teams and also the student body in general that it makes their experience better. And like you said, Matt, we have made some significant gains in that. We got a brand new gym floor this summer redesigned, which has really improved our arena here. The move for soccer out to Boonville has improved their facilities significantly. And, the stability we've had in our coaching staffs, the growth in our rosters, just the progress we've made as far as, putting good product on the field, putting good product on the court. We're really taking some huge strides, and that's a credit to our coaches and student athletes. And it's just exciting for us to keep building this athletic program at such a great institution in America's greatest college town. So we're pretty lucky.
And Kurtis, for your team specifically, having that opportunity to play in Boonville, it's the Missouri Soccer Park. It might be a little bit of a drive, but as I hear it, the facilities are just absolutely great for what you're trying to accomplish with your program.
Yeah, moving to a state-of-the-art facility like Missouri Soccer Park has just really given us a boost in terms of the consistency of play. A lot of the girls that we're recruiting now are really coming from high schools that have that turf, so putting them back on something that they're familiar with really helps our play. The city of Boonville and Missouri Soccer Park administration have been phenomenal in terms of helping us make that transition and giving us a field that we can play on exclusively, and it's right out on the road, right off the highway, so if you're driving by, come say hi.
And you've even this season had a little bit of national recognition from within your program, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Anya Castelli, a freshman for us from Washington, Missouri at St. Francis Borgia graduate. She was the NAIA National Offensive Player of the Week about 2 weeks ago. So having a freshman step into a role like that and accomplish what she's accomplished thus far has just been incredible. You can't say enough about her effort and her play, and she was rewarded for it.
That's Kurtis Boardsen, the head soccer coach here at Stevens College, also joined by Joshua Steffen, the basketball coach and interim AD here at Stevens on the Big Show, KTGR and KTGR.com. Our live broadcast at Silverthorne Arena is going on right now. The pizza is here. I do not know how much longer it will be here because it is free and it is on a college campus. So I just want to make it advised, if you want the free pizza, you better come get it pretty quickly. Joshua, how is your prospects for the team looking this season? What are you kind of lining up and hoping to accomplish for your ladies this year?
Yeah, we're really excited. It's year 2 for me and our coaching staff, and we were able to add 13 new players in recruiting this year. And what was really unique about it was of our 17 players that we have now, over 10 have college basketball experience. So we're kind of a young team and an experienced team all at the same time. And everybody wants to be good yesterday, and I know we're going to be better than we have been. Exactly how much, that'll be up to our players. But so far, the work that they've put in to grow together as a team, the work that they've put in to be better basketball players, we're really, really excited. And we're right where we want to be, right before year 2 of our regime, and I think we'll be a fun team to watch, an exciting team to watch, and from there, we just hope at the end of the day we're better than we were at the beginning, and you pile up those good days, string them together, and good things will happen. But we're really excited, and it's a great group of players that we have.
I'll ask you first, Joshua, and then I'll ask you the same thing, Kurtis, kind of in tandem. the opportunity to play in the American Midwest Conference is great at the NAIA level. You get great competition, but it's also a great challenge because you have great competition. How do you take that and turn it into positives, like you said, daily for your program, and understanding that some of the players that you're playing against when you have a matchup, these are some of the top teams at your level in the country that you get to face?
Yeah, and that is challenging if you think too much about it. So we really don't. We kind of fight the big game mentality and focus on that day. How can we be better that day? I mean, you kind of dream beyond your surroundings too. And in your recruiting, you tell people, we have big dreams for our program. We have big dreams for you. Our job as your coach is to help you get where you want to go, and then together we'll get our program where it wants to be. So we, understand how tough the conference is, and if we're better every day, we're going to move up the ranks. We know that, but I'll talk for Coach Boardsen's program. They just knocked off Hannibal LaGrange, which was the first time in school history. So you find those milestones, those benchmarks, and you build on them, and it helps your recruiting. It helps your talent level, and so you just kind of take it one day at a time. But we have a great staff here, and I'm very confident that all our programs are going to continue to improve.
Yeah, do you find that, Kurtis, you hit the recruiting trail and you say, all right, we're going to play in this conference. It's not going to be easy, but then again, nothing is in college athletics, and it's a chance, right here in the heart of Columbia, Missouri, like you said, you get a chance to play and test yourself against the best athletes when you play at Stevens.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very easy thing to use while you're recruiting, too. You're going to come in and you're going to play against some of the top talents from this area and from all other areas, really. Having teams in our conference that are consistently sitting at the top, it's always been a goal for us. It's like, hey, let's go get them. Cut into the deficits we've had in the past, and then don't take anything for granted when we're playing them, and really pushing our girls to the next level. Josh touched on knocking off a team for the first time in our program's history, which was amazing, and I love to sit there and act like I take credit for it, but I don't play the game. So it's really a testament to my team and the ladies that I've brought in, that they're ready to compete from day one. Speaking on the recruiting trail, I brought in 9 new players this year, one of the bigger classes since about 2014 or 15 for this program. 2 of them transfer students and then 7 freshmen, and I'm starting 5 to 6 freshmen a game right now. So it really speaks to the attitude that our previous players have built for the program, and then the ladies coming in to just continue that legacy and build on it, to make Stevens soccer and frankly all of our programs, the way we're recruiting, a better place to be, and that only leads to better recruiting in the future. So I'm really excited about how the year's going. We're about at the halfway point, a lot of conference stuff to go, and we're shooting to make the conference tournament for the first time in our program's history, and we're well on our way.
That's Kurtis Boardsen, head soccer coach here at Stevens College, also joined by Joshua Steffen, the hoops coach and interim AD at Stevens on the big show, KTGR and KTGR.com at 440. So when, Josh, you look at next steps when it comes to the ways to build things, whether it's in your program or overall as a department, what are some of those things that you kind of have on your radar that will continue the momentum that you have here at Stevens?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so much of it is based on stability, too. When you have stability in your coaching staffs, you recruit better, which leads to stability on your roster. So that's the most important thing that we want to do, is maintain our coaching staffs and the success in recruiting that we've had. But, I mean, just something like this today is a huge step forward for us to be able to work with you and have this platform. We've done some great things with our media, both social media and some of the ways we're covering our games. So it really is just a matter of moving things forward every single day. And the new soccer facility we're playing at Boonville, and our gym renovation, just the things we're doing there, it shows not only our athletes that we really care about them, but it shows the community that this is a very serious athletic program, and we're taking it, to the next level as quickly as we can. So we're going to keep pushing forward, and I'm just so proud to work with these coaches and athletes every day as we try to take this and make it a great athletic program.
And what was it, when you came here, and just a couple of years ago, what was it that attracted you to the idea and what you're trying to build here at Stevens? What was it that kind of said, this is going to be the place that we're going to build something great?
Well, it's interesting. coaches get to give, the recruiting speech about, come and be part of our great tradition. We have all these championships. For me, what is really rewarding is getting a group of people excited about being part of the first, or being part of the second. Like I said, you dream beyond your surroundings and you do something that no one's ever done before. That's really exciting, like soccer beating Hannibal LaGrange or setting a school record for wins. So they have the opportunity to do that in an awesome, collegiate area like we have here in Columbia was really attractive. And we're pleased with where we're at, and it's so exciting to see our other programs, building and being successful. So it was an easy sell, and I'm excited to drive to work and coach every day.
Now, Kurtis, you're going to have a home matchup. It's coming up on Saturday at 1 out at the Missouri Soccer Park in Boonville. You get the Owls of William Woods. How are you breaking down that one? What do you see as your challenges and your opportunities?
Yeah, William Woods is always a very physical team. Lauren Robb over there is a good friend of mine now, and I know she's always got it prepared. They're one of the top teams in our conference year in and year out because of the physicality that they play with and the pace at which they play. And this year I feel very confident that our girls are going to be ready for it. Getting a good look at them against a couple of teams. They just came off of a loss at Columbia College, where I got to sneak over to Fulton and watch a little bit of, and then breaking down film to kind of find tendencies and stuff for them, and really spending some time this year in terms of breaking down opponents more. Our girls are going to sit down tomorrow morning and watch the same film that I watched last week. So really kind of taking a more technical aspect of it and breaking down, here are their tendencies. This is how we defend them, much like Josh does with the basketball. And really all I think great coaches probably sit down and do. So, we're going to have to step on the gas early and take the game to them. And I think that that's something that we as a team have been working on. We've had a couple of slow starts that we've paid for, and I think that we've kind of broken out of that shell now and made it so that, when that whistle blows, we're ready to go, and we're pushing the pace of the game rather than allowing them to come to us.
That's Kurtis Boardsen. He's the head soccer coach here at Stephens College. Also, Joshua Steffen with us. He is the basketball coach and interim AD at Stephens, joining us on the big show, KTGR and KTGR.com, live from Silverthorne Arena here on the Stephens College campus. So I understand, Joshua, that you're going to even have some tenants playing here when we get to October. I did not even realize that the ABA was coming to Stephens College until I saw it on your website. You've got the Missouri Capitals of the ABA are going to open on October the 27th. That has to be an interesting thing to see. Even more hoops in here than normally would be.
It'll be an exciting partnership. They've been wonderful to work with, and they approached us over the summer, and we were able to work it out with them, and they'll be here, I think, for 7 or 8 dates, and it'll be exciting for our campus to have a professional team here and to have more basketball in the building. I explained to them, you got to have another three-point line because we just have the women's line, so they're going to have to do that. So that's exciting, and we want people to see the floor. We want people to see this building and see everything that we have to offer. So that's just another opportunity for us to show people, what Stephens College and our athletic programs are about. And any, visibility that brings us is awesome. So we're excited to work with the Capitals.
Well, they provide the three-color basketballs, right? The old ABA basketballs. I didn't even know they still made them.
Yeah, we wouldn't do it without the red, white, and blue. We wouldn't let them do it if they didn't do that. So,
Kurtis and Josh, what helps you guys the most when it comes to your programs and people being supporters of Stephens? And I'll start with you, Kurtis, with the soccer team. What helps you the most? Is it attendance? Is it coming and getting to meet your team? What is it?
Attendance is always wonderful. We've been blessed this year with the amount of families from the area. We've did a lot of recruiting around this area, and then moving out to a field as accessible as the one that is at Boonville. It's made it a lot easier. So getting the community involved in that regard, coming and checking us out, I think I say it just about every single time on our post-game stuff with our SID Nick. The community. We love the community. We go support Mizzou, so we encourage them to go out and do that. We work over there with their concessions and support. I'm a big Mizzou fan, being from the area, so getting as much support as we can from the community has been one of my growing goals, is how do we reach out to Columbia and get more attendance from Columbia. And I know I kind of ran away to Boonville a little bit from them, but the drive's not too bad. It's all highway miles there. And, the field's wonderful. So utilizing that, and then we're going to be a lot more active in the community, especially with the club programs, Sporting Columbia, and then Columbia Select in the years to come, working camps and so forth, and trying to set up partnerships with them as well. So we're going to support the community, and we hope the community supports us back.
And for you, Josh, not just for the basketball program, but for everything at Stephens, what's the best way you think to get involved, to get supportive, and to become a Stephens College star yourself, basically?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll echo what Kurtis said with, come see us, come to a game, and we see it as a two-way street, too. Kurtis ran a camp this summer for younger soccer players. We get out in the community and do clinics for younger teams and things like that. We invite any grade school or younger AAU team that wants to come out and watch us play. They can do that. All that stuff matters, not just because, maybe those young players will want to play for us someday, but we just, like having them around, have a chance to play in front of them and have support from the community. So just come check us out. We think, we're going to have an exciting product on the basketball court, but, soccer's been very successful so far this year, and we're going to have good teams, and it's just wonderful kids that do well in the classroom, who are involved in other areas of college life, and you get a chance to see and meet with some wonderfully gifted college students who just are really a privilege for all of us to work with every day.
That is Joshua Steffen. He's the head basketball coach and interim athletic director here at Stephens College, along with soccer coach Kurtis Boardsen here on The Big Show. It's good to catch up with you, gentlemen. Thank you so much for having us here. We really appreciate it. And best of luck as your season goes along and as one gets going here.
Thanks, Matt. We appreciate it so much.
Appreciate it, Matt.
It is The Big Show, KTGR and KTGR.com.